Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. If you've been here before, thank you so much for tuning in again. If you are new, I hope you consider subscribing. So today we're going to be doing 3 easy crockpot recipes. These are going to be freezer meals that are very kid friendly, also family friendly. So the first one is going to be chili. And so I do start off with just grounding my ground beef because I do like to go ahead and have that cooked prior to inserting it to a freezer bag. So this is again going to be Crockpot chili. So I use a little bit of the ground beef. I also add in 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and also I add in 1 can of chili beans. Now, of course, you can do any type of tomatoes. You can also do maybe like a spicy chili bean. We just do the mild, and then I also will add in some chili powder. Now, usually I add in cumin, but I don't think I have cumin in my cabinet, so I'm just gonna improvise. And so you can add, of course, any seasonings that you like, onions, grilled onions, whatever you like in your chili, you can always just add it. And it's a quick meal for any family. And of course, you guys can just put these in the freezer, pop them out, put them in the crock pot on high for about 6 to 7 hours, and you're all done. And so the next meal that we are going to prep for is going to be chicken taco soup. And so the way that I make this one is I do use frozen chicken breast. And so I go ahead and put those into the bag. I also will add in black beans and corn and diced tomatoes. I usually just add 1 can of each. I don't like to make too much of any particular meal because we're just a family of 4, with the youngest being 2. So I don't like to have too much as far as leftovers. And so once I add all the ingredients in, one thing that I like to do is, because this is a taco soup, I do add in the taco seasoning just for that added flavor. And then also I'll add in an additional cup of chicken stock, just so that it has a little bit more of a base, and also can be eaten just as like a soup. Now I also do drain my corn. So if you don't want to, you don't have to, but I do like to drain mine. And so once we've got that, we just pour the corn in. And then also we're gonna add in that taco seasoning that I mentioned earlier. Now, all these ingredients, of course, can be bought at any of your local stores for a very inexpensive cost. And so that's what I love about it too. So easy meals that are inexpensive to the family, that are already prepped, especially for a new mom or a mom on the go. And then, of course, we are going to add in that chicken broth. And I usually just add in about 1 cup of chicken broth to the recipe. And that's it for the taco soup. And then for the third and final meal, easy meal, is going to be one of my kids' favorites, which is just cream of chicken. I think this is probably the easiest recipe ever, and my kids really enjoy it. So we add in chicken breasts, and I'm actually making 2 bags of this. So we add in a few items of chicken breast. Now you can either leave it whole, cut them into larger slices, or you can even shred it after the chicken has cooked in the crock pot. All you need to do is add in 1 cup of chicken stock for each of the bags. And then we're also going to be adding in 1 can of cream of chicken. Now, I also only had a little bit of chicken stock left, and so I did go ahead and add in additional at the end. It really doesn't matter how much you add in. And then, of course, you want to make sure that once you're done adding in all of those ingredients, you do want to make sure that we do have a little bit of seasoning. And so some of the seasonings that I like to use is going to be salt, pepper, also oregano, onion powder, and then also garlic powder. So I'll be adding in those as well. And I'm just adding in the last little bit of chicken stock that I had. And now it's time for those additional seasonings that I mentioned. Black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and then of course a little salt. And we're just gonna seal both bags, and that's it. 3 easy meals that you guys can throw in the freezer, bring out at any time, and pop those into the crock pot, and they are done just in time for dinner. I hope you guys liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.